Hello everybody, Triple here, and welcome back to Pokemon Champions. I really want to do more of these videos because I'm having a lot of cool ideas on what Pokemon I could use and teams I could use. But for today, I was really looking at a bunch of the Megas, and I feel like a lot of the new Megas are very powerful. I was looking at Glimora, I was looking at Frostlass, but Chesnaught, I have always liked Chesnaught. And with the Mega, you get a whole lot of defense from this guy. I mean, Chesnaught already at base form has quite a lot of defense at 122, but Mega turns that up to 172 defense. So add to that a stab body press set that we have here, and you can hit insanely hard while being very hard to remove. A lot of things threaten this in the meta, I will say. You have some teams with Charizard, you have Floette running around, Delphox could be a problem. You have Frostlass, which isn't too great to run into. But overall, if you run into a team of mostly physical attackers, you can sit there, iron defense up, and just like body press. Bulletproof is also, because it kept Bulletproof as a Mega, it's a really nice ability to have, since it does shut down a bunch of moves like, for instance, Weather Ball or Sludge Bomb or Shadow Ball, meaning Gengar and Venusaur are actually two mons that normally would counter it, are very much put in a bad spot against this Pokemon, just by ability alone. I have Knockoff and Spiky Shield as last moves, mostly for positioning cases. Knockoff is nice because I can't hit Ghost with Body Press. And yeah, just in general, very hard to remove. Then we complement this with Aegislash, who is here as mostly my Floette check, with Wide Guard, Flash Cannon, King Shield, Shadow Ball. Wide Guard is very nice against a lot of the attacks in this format. Heat Waves, you don't have to worry about. Dazzling Gleam, you don't have to worry about. Earthquake, you don't have to worry about. Stuff like that. Just being able to negate it right away is very nice. I am max special defense to pair well with max Fizz Dev, Chesnaught. And yeah, we're just gonna be sitting on the field, lowering attack, negating some moves. Very useful. Incineroar with the Parting Shot, Darkest Lariat, Fake Out, Flare Blitz. I changed it to a Brave one because we do have Trick Room on this team. With Intimidate, obviously. I mean, it's Incineroar. Incineroar is just good at what it does. Then our Trick Room option is Sinistcha, which does cross types with both our Aegislash and our Chesnaught, but thanks to Hospitality being a very good support for Chesnaught, Rage Powder being just in general very nice, and having access to Trick Room, it was either this or Farigiraf, or I was also looking at Weirdeer, but I decided to go with this due to Hospitality being very good. We went a mixed defensive set here. Then to round it out, I just took two like really good Pokemon right now in Garchomp, which is just the Earthquake, Dragonclaw, Ironhead set that we used in Sand, except now we have Rough Skin. And Sneasler with a White Herb, who is here to close combat and outspeed everything. Dire Claw hitting very hard into opposing Floette, and also spreading some status around. It did get nerfed a bit, but I mean, it's still very solid. So yeah, that's the team, and we're gonna have Chesnaught put in some work, hopefully, here. I'm really hoping I run into some sand. We are on the Master Ball tier. I'm hoping to run into some sand, because this thing bullies sand teams. Alright, we have Rain immediately, but Rain actually doesn't do too well here. Like, the Pelipper can hit us, which is pretty obnoxious, but beyond that, Chesnaught actually kind of goes ham here. Because you can't Weather Ball this man. I think we lead Sneasler, like, generally. Do I lead Sneasler, Sinistcha? Kind of leading Sneasler, Sinistcha. I want Chesnaught in the back, I know that much. I think Sneasler, Chesnaught, Chesnaught, Garchomp is pretty solid. If we can avoid giving this Archelodon too many defense buffs. Then we should be in a good spot. Sableye Arcanine, that makes sense. Yeah. We do get the White Herb, which means we're very fast now. I will actually go for a Dire Claw plus... Do I just go for the Trick Room? No, I think I go for Machagocha here. Get a Dire Claw off here. Get a Paralyze. Very nice, very nice. He does have a Citrus, that's fine. Machagocha comes up, but he didn't go for a Prankster move. Get a Burn on Sableye. Immediately spreading some status around, and we get a full para. And a knockoff on my Sinistcha. That is kind of annoying, but the burn actually saved me there. I'm actually going to Dire Claw into... He might try to switch out the Arcanine, so I'm going to do this, and then... Rage Powder here. He tried to get rid of... Oh no, he tried to skill swap. Wait, that's kind of... Wait, no. But we do get a KO on Arcanine. Okay, that's good. I think he tried to swap Intimidate over. But he doesn't have Prankster anymore, which is actually kind of nice. And he brought Politoed. Wait a second. I'm gonna protect here. And go for a Machagocha. He either tried to take Unburden or he tried to take Intimidate. He does get an Icy Wind off. But we got a big heal here. He wants his Prankster back. I feel like he's already in a position where he's lost too much. And I'm gonna try to Dire Claw and go for another Machagocha. Yeah, he does have Encore. I figured as much, but the thing is, right? I don't think this is the threat to you right now. Yeah, you do gotta to kill this. Okay, you don't even get to kill this. You know what? I'm actually gonna just... Do I let this go down? I think I go for Trick Room here. Oh, buddy, I have bad news for you. I mean, I switch here to Garchomp either way. I go for another Machu Gotcha, hopefully to get a KO in this Politoad. He does get the fire type weather ball off into me, but we should eat one. We don't eat one. That's actually bulkier than I thought it was. Don't Icy Wind. That's like all I'm asking for right now. He Icy Winded. Okay. Hold up. I'm gonna switch this in. And I'm going to immediately protect. I'm going to protect plus EQ. Maybe I should Dragon Claw into Politoad, actually. Yeah, you also go for protect here. I think Dragon Claw was that genuinely the play here. Yeah. He has to go for a double here. I think, right? Oh, he doesn't even go for the double. So we get a clean knockout on this, and then Chesnaught just cleans this up. Okay. I was fully expecting Arch in the back. He does get the double knockout, but I mean, what we have in the back, you have no answer for, bud. This one range stopped. Okay, don't do that. And we are gonna Mega just to show. Hello, Chesnaught. And we're gonna Mega and hit this body press into this Politoad. And he's gonna let me, which I actually appreciate. I'm just gonna save that real quick for later. Oh no, he Icy Winded my 44 speed. Anyway, perish. Let's go, Chesnaught. That's a one. We do have some sun here. I feel like lead instant here is always decent. Alternatively, Aegislash, but I like instant. I think a lot of her lead. Maybe this. Chesnaught in the back. Sinistcha. If I can get a Trick Room up. Aerodactyl Charizard. Not bad, not bad. You do get the immediate Intimidate. Take out this Aerodactyl as I... I could Dire Claw this Zard, I think. Card Bite does come out there for the stun. Okay, nice. And he does go for Don't Protect. Okay, okay, okay. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna... No Parting Shot here. I think I Darkest Lariat into you, and I... I think that's the play. Uh-huh. Thinking Chesnaught here. The Mega and Iron Defense up once. And try to go for CC into this Aerodactyl. There he is, Mega Chesnaught in all its glory. Gets a fake out off of me, that's fine. We are faster. Yes, Sash. That's kind of actually annoying that we're faster. Okay, wait. What I'm gonna do here is actually I'm gonna switch back into Insane. And go for a knockout on this Aerodactyl. Oh, wait. Wait, potentially massive, actually. Potentially huge. Status? Okay, no status. That's kind of obnoxious. Okay, hold up. We're gonna try to go for a fake out here plus a Trick Room. But I don't think he can do anything to stop that. Except go for a lot of damage. You are intimidated, the other instant, so I should be fine here. There we go. On the Darkest Lariat and switch to my Chesnaught. He's definitely going to switch here. Because he can't give me Charizard, basically. Okay, he gave me Charizard. I might genuinely just win now. Oh no, my attack stat. Got time to body press this Incin. You know I have Spiky Shield. He does go for a fake out, okay? Well, I got a Flare Blitz off here. We eat that. I'm actually gonna switch into my Chesnaught here and go for an Iron Defense, I think. That's a Blitz off. He crit me. That is obnoxious. I'm gonna switch in my Instant here. And Spiky Shield. Now actually I'm gonna go for the body press. Over this Instant. Yeah, you get your Defiance, but I don't think it matters too much. He tried to Sucker Punch me. And we got a KO here on the... We have Fake Out at the ready. Decide to go for the Fake Out plus the body press into King Gambit. Likely he just double protects here. Full protect would be better for me. He does go for the protect there. The thing is, right, he goes for KO here. I think I win. Just from this body press alone. Nice chopple, by the way. This is +2 defense. Stab, body press. And now we got a Rage Powder plus body press into this Aerodactyl. Rage Powder and Foot Press to KO this Aerodactyl. Either way, he can't win here because he can only kill one at a time. Yeah, now he gets the dual wing beat to kill Sinistcha, and I get a body press to kill him. Very nice showing of Chesnaught here, just being a defensive wall between all of this. And with that Trick Room up, we were just in such a good position here. Very nice. We actually did get a sand matchup, which actually kind of massive position here. Chesnaught Sneasler is a really good lead into a lot of this. Sinistcha in the back. I kind of... I think Garchomp is the best bet here. Kind of liking Aegislash, but... The only real issue on this team, right? Maybe I bring Hinton. The only real issue on this thing is Primarina. Excadrill Sneasler. I mean, we just get this going, right? We Mega and we Iron Defense. And I attempt to go for a Fake Out into the Sneasler. He might switch to Titar here. He didn't switch to Titar. Okay, good. Okay, well that's kind of unfortunate. He just went for it straight away. Surprisingly, we're still in a good position. I'm gonna bring in my Instant here. Go for my Iron Defense. Actually switch here to Sinistcha. Gets the Dark Claw, which does kind of hurt. High horsepower doesn't matter as much. Get our iron defense. Spiky shield. Trick room. He switches Excadrill out here to his own Insyn. Yep, well that. Trick goes up. And I will attempt a body press into the Sneasler, which will KO and switch to Insyn. Likely it's a fake out Dire Claw angle here. But if it's not, the Sneasler's dead. I've really been gathering all these weather teams like Infinity Stones. Just kind of like beating rain, beating sun, and now facing off against sand. Oh, he didn't. He didn't fake out. Goodbye, Sneasler. Nice resist, by the way. Gets a blitz off, which hurts a little bit, I guess. So now I fake out whatever is in left slot and then body press this Insyn. Yeah. Exactly. Body press Insyn and fake out left slot. Sand is gonna do some chippies, which is annoying, but okay, fair play, fair play. We should outslow this Insyn either way and kill it. Yeah, goodbye Insyn. So now we probably just Spiky Shield, switch to Sinisha, if I were to guess. Actually, we have another turn of Trick Room, so I can just kill this T-Tar. There we go. Switch to Sinisha. At this point, I don't think he has a way of getting through my Chesnaught. Get some hospitality off. It's alright, does not save you. You will perish here. Goodbye. And this Excadrill doesn't stand a chance. He gets an Iron Head, which ouchie, I guess. Wait, do I have another turn of Trick Room? Yeah, he forfeited here. I think I had another turn of Trick Room. So that would have been a super dead Excadrill. Either way, it was a switch to... it was like a body press plus switch to Insyn. Because the next turn I have Fake Out ready. Damn, 1100s. And we do have Pseudo Sand. Basque Legion is a problem. And Chesnaught in general is really good here. I feel like these two are required to come. Kind of sinister. And then we have Sneasler maybe in the back. Yeah, I think that's it. Maybe Egg Slice would have been better, but... What was thinking? There he goes. He stopped thinking. Hellfox of Garchomp, that checks out. I just want to go for a Darkest Lair than to this Delphox, to be honest. Okay, very nice, very nice. I'm gonna go to you and go for another Darkest Lariat here, I think. If I can get Delphox gone is the thing, right? Then my Chesnaught is in a position where it wins. You might see here, like, oh, I could just kill Chesnaught. And just go for like a Psychic. Or a Heat Wave or something. It's alright, it's activating, okay. That's fine by me then. You do not kill me, as long as you don't flinch here. I get a KO on this Delphox, which is the one thing stopping my Chesnaught. You know what? I'm gonna protect here and try to go for a parting shot into this Garchomp. He likely just... Yeah, he actually knocks off here, I think. Yeah, knock off plus Dragon Claw. But that's fine, because now Chesnaught comes in and I get an higher defense up. I'm gonna Iron Defense here and switch my Sinistcha into Sneasler, because if they knock me off, I'll be faster. And then I'll get my iron defense here. And then they won't be able to stop me. Chesnaught was so fucking cool. Mega Chesnaught. I love his design so much. He gets a box slide here, which is fine. You might just be going for double flinch here. He does go for a knockoff. We are now faster. Hello. I have decided to win. I'm gonna protect here. And I'll go for a body press into this guard jump. Since I'm expecting Protect plus EQ here. Yeah. Oh, good. Watch this damage. This is gonna do such great damage. Wow. Anyway, perish. Your rough skin did more damage. What's your last? Please tell me it's Corviknight. Tell me it's Corviknight. That would be a great, convenient throw. Ah, it's basically done. I was gonna go for the actually gonna go for a Dire Claw into Bastion Legion plus a knockoff into Bastion Legion because that's the big threat right now. I am not scared of Titar. And if I can get a status on you, that would be great. No? Okay, and it is Scarf, so... But we get a... Okay, Rock Slide does hit for a little bit of damage. But you have no way to heal this Bastion Legion, so I win, I think. That does a little bit. That does a little bit more. I'm actually gonna Rage Powder here and go for a second knock because there's a Scarf. You're not gonna have Protect. And I beat Titar in a 1v1. Look at me! Come on, Bastion Legion. And then I get a knockoff into my Chesnaught, which... Oh no. Oh, if he flinches, that's an option, yeah. Okay, no, I break through, I kill Bastion Legion. And Titar can only win if he gets like 20,000 Rock Slide flinches in a row. Which technically is a possibility, but also if I break through once, he's dead. Yeah, exactly. Goodbye, Titar. Chesnaught is so potent into just sand in general. I feel like specifically the sand matchup you get to bully like hard. As long as you have something to deal with ghosts. Well then, we're gonna leave this one here. We had a bunch of like really good matchups and battles in general. I feel like I played pretty well. This team could definitely use some tweaking. Like, I was definitely considering King Gambit over Aegis Slash, which is a way better way of dealing with ghosts. Which is something you might want to do. As long as you then put like something to deal with Sun, with Heatwave. But I feel like Chesnaught in general, right? Late game Chesnaught with an Iron Defense up is so hard to remove, and it hits like an absolute island. Like it hits like a small moon. It gets like, I think I calculated, it gets like 496 defense in one turn, which is unheard of for something like that's... Well, it's level 50, it shouldn't get that high as that. But yeah, I think this Pokemon is a lot of fun. And I love exploring all the new megas, so getting to see how this puts in work, I love it. I guess that's gonna be this video on Champions. I'm gonna be making way more because there's so many Pokemon I want to try out. But for now, I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.